Hi everyone, today we are going to discuss the topic is how can we do mass delete from Lightning Web Component. Before we are going to start, please follow basic protective measures against the coronavirus. Stay aware of the latest information on COVID-19 outbreak. Please look into WHO site for latest information. Stay healthy, stay safe. So now let's start our session. So as I told you, we are going to discuss mass delete. As part of this mass delete, we are going to learn how to capture selected rows from data table and how to pass the selected record IDs to an Apex method to delete the selected records. This is what we are going to learn. Let's see. So I already prepared a class mass delete contacts, and here I have two Aura enabled methods. One is get contact list, it returns the contacts, okay, and another one is delete selected contacts, it deletes the contacts based on the IDs passed from Lightning Web Component. Okay, now we have prepared an Apex class which can give contacts and which can delete the selected records also, right? Now let's start creating our Lightning Web Component. Create mass delete LWC. This is my component name. Mhm. Meanwhile, let's open our arc. Yes, successfully created here. Where is that mass delete, right? Let's save this to our organization. So demo to application here. I didn't add any tab for mass delete for now, and I'm just creating Lightning Web Component mass delete underscore LWC. Mhm. Okay, now let's start. First thing is I'm going to use wire and track operators here, decorators. So to do that, to use those things, first I have to import. So if you see, it changes the color right here because we are not used, we just imported, nothing else. Now we have to import all the methods: get contact list, delete selected contacts. Done. After that, I want to refresh Apex or refresh result of contacts. It refresh or it calls the Apex method again automatically, and it gives the current result. And to show the toast message, we have to import toast event. Done. Right? Now let's do one by one. For displaying contacts, I am wiring our method get contact list. See, this is the one. And to hold the selected contact IDs from the data table, I'm preparing or I declared an array selected contact ID list. And to prepare columns, I added columns track variable with first name, last name, type text. Okay, and after that I have different methods: delete, selected contacts or selected records, and another method, prepare selected rows. Here we are going to capture selected records. Okay, this is my JavaScript controller, right? Let's save this. Okay, now let's prepare our HTML file. After that we start things. So I'm just copy paste. I'll explain you what it is here. So if you see here, it's very simple. I'm using lightning card for user interface only. This is okay. This is you can get from lightning web component library, and I'm using the icon, contact icon, just for user interface again. And I have a button. When you click or when user clicks on this button, delete selected records, it calls the delete cell records method. Okay, I already defined a method, but I didn't write any logic here. And along with that, I just prepared a message. Okay, if there is any error I want to display. After that, what I am doing here, lightning data table. I'm using lightning data table component, and from that, through data attribute, okay, I am assigning the data in data table, right? And columns, and here key field is ID, that means record ID, and whenever user selects any record, then it calls this prepare selected rows method, right? So I defined this method also, but I didn't write any logic, right? With this, what we done, so let's save this. We just prepared HTML and JavaScript controller, right? Let's see how it looks like. So successfully saved. And to make this available for a lightning component tab creation, so I'm exposing, or I made is exposure true, and just we have to set targets, target, okay. What is the target? Lightning tab, okay. Then you can create a tab for this component when you expose this component to lightning tab target, okay. So here what you did, you just configured your component for lightning tab. Now you can create a tab for this. Now let's save. Then let's go to setup, search for tab, okay. So lightening component tabs. So let's create mass delete. Where is that mass delete? Yes, mass delete underscore WLC mass delete contacts. Next, save. And let's add this tab to our application. Demo to application. Mass delete contacts. Now let's open this. See, we can see all the contacts and a button also, right? So now what we can see, first of all, let's capture or let's see whether we can capture the selected records or not, selected record IDs or not. That is very important, right? For that, you just need to, first of all, just need to write a logic here. Okay, so what we have to do, simply the method, standard method, event dot detail selected rows. So what it gives, whatever user selects, it can give all the records, including all selected records. Okay, it can give all selected rows here by using event dot detail dot selected rows. And I'm holding this in a constant variable selected rows. Then okay, so every time I'm just reinstantiating, okay, or instantiating this variable or emptying this variable for holding latest records, latest selected records always. Okay, and I'm looping through the selected rows dot length and selected rows of I dot id. I need id only. I'm returning id, first name, last name. So, but I need id only for deleting the selected records, right? So I'm pushing or I'm adding all the things, all selected IDs to selected contact ID list by using push method. So in JavaScript, when you want to add an element to array, you have to use push method. So what we did as part of this, we are just using the standard method event.detail.selected rows. It can give you selected rows and you are clearing the existing selected contact ID list, whatever you have, and then you are preparing the selected contact list with the fresh selected rows. So let's see here. You can see this whether you are getting or not. Console.log, the debug statement, you can see that. So let's save this. With this, what we did, what we completed only capturing selected rows. So let's go to our page, refresh. Now you can see that in console. Let's see whether you are getting or not. So if I select this, see, you're getting, right? See, original target, you are getting all the things. So this is how you can get the value. See, okay, the first time whenever you select first one, then you have one ID. Whenever you select second one, you are getting two IDs. So it holds all the selected rows always. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to pass that selected IDs to our Apex method to delete it, right? So let's see that. So here you have to pass values. See here, okay, delete selected contacts, our method, and then you have to use then method, then function here. Then if there is any error, catch block. Okay, let me explain here. Selected contact ID list is the parameter name in deleted selected contacts of Apex method, and this is the variable or array in your JavaScript controller to hold the selected record IDs. After that, if it goes well, then I'm just firing the event. Okay, successfully or selected contacts are deleted if it is deleted successfully from Apex method, and then I'm using one thing here, query selector lightning data table, that is our component name, data table component name, selected rows equals empty, right? That means what we are doing, whenever we are doing this selected rows deletion, then you have to clear indexes also, whatever you have selected. Okay, then only it will work properly. Otherwise, it selects other checkboxes automatically. Then you will get confused whether it is deleted or not. I'll show you without that also. And now after that, return refresh apex. Return refresh apex of this dot contacts. This is the method name here, right? Wire method. Whenever you call this refresh apex method, then automatically it gives a call to get contact list method to give you fresh result after deleting your contacts successfully. If there is any error, it will throw an error by using catch block, and it shows this and shows this one also. Okay, and if you want to display this error, then you can track this variable. Okay, this is how you can do. So let's see how it works. Now let's go to our page. Okay, now I'm trying to remove T or Sri Lanka bugs, right? So let's remove. Selected contacts or deleted. See, there is no Sri Lanka, right? Now, as I told you, if you don't have this statement, what is going to happen? So let me save this. Mhm. So it's taking time. Let it save. So until now, what we did, we prepared selected rows by using event, okay, from data table, and what is the standard method to get the selected rows? When they select, selected rows is a property of event.detail. It can give you selected rows. You are looping through this by holding that the selected row record ID, And then when you click on a button, delete selected contacts, then it calls this method and it invokes the apex method with the help of this identifier here. Okay, and then you are passing the selected contact ID list your success. So here, once it is successfully deleted, then you are just firing the event, that is a toast event, and or your dispatching event in Lightning Web Component. It is called as firing only, and you are clearing the row indexes. Now what we are trying to see, if there is no clearing selected row indexes, what is going to happen? That's what we are going to see. If there is any error, we are throwing error through catch block. Let's reload for now. So let's see how much time it is taking. See, we saved successfully at last. So here I commented this, no clearing selected row indexes. What is going to happen if I don't have this line? Okay. So here I'm selecting Teja Siri. Okay. And we have Teja series, lot of Teja series. Huh? Okay, no problem. And let's see. So if you see here, I successfully deleted, but this checkbox is okay moved to another records. It doesn't make sense, right? So that's why you have to clear the indexes also always. Okay, when you do deletion and removing the rows from your data table, then you have to do this also. Okay, that is the importance of clearing indexes. Okay, now let's save this. Now let's see. So reloading the page. Okay, see, and a lot of names are there with the Niharika removing. Simply, this is how you can do. If you go to contacts also, you can't see those records. Okay, see. So these are all the name, these are all the contacts without first name basically. So no Niharika, nothing, right? So this is how you can delete records. Okay, so why we have records here still? Because we are filtering our records where first name not equal to null. Whatever the records we have with the first name, we are getting here simply Sita Rama. So if you see here, where is Sita Rama? Here, this is Sita Rama, right? So let's try to delete here also. So just reload it. No Sita Rama here after this. So Sita Rama record deleted here, right? This is how you have to work with mass delete on or with the help of Lightning Web Components. Okay, as usual, you have the same reference here, how to work with the Apex methods from Lightning Web Component. It will be helpful. Please go through that. All the best. Please subscribe to Salesforce Textbook.